In example 1, we want to look at organizing categorical data. Specifically, a sample of students were asked which fast food restaurant they visit most frequently, and we have the responses provided below. This is categorical data because we don't have numerical values. We can't rank one value as larger or smaller than the other. We just have these different answers that occurred. In order to organize this information, rather than have this list, especially if we imagine this survey being conducted with 100 people, 1,000 people, providing each of the individual answers isn't very helpful to us. We can't really see any patterns that are occurring. So what we're going to do is create a categorical frequency distribution by just tallying up the number of times each response occurs. So for Taco Bell, for instance, we can see that occurred 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So the frequency of Taco Bell being the answer to this question would be 4. Similarly, we can look at the number of times that Burger King occurred. That popped up twice. And we can do that for each of our remaining responses. McDonald's popped up as a result in this survey 3 times. Subway 3 times. Sonic popped up twice. Pizza Hut popped up once. And if we scan through that list, we see that Arby's, even though it's in this list here, was never given as an answer to that question. So that would be a 0 in this case. Now we can start to see the frequency, the pattern of responses that are occurring. And we can also just check to verify that we did our counting correctly. In this case, we have 15 different responses. If we total up our numbers, 4, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, we get a total of 15 responses on our frequency distribution table here. That's a good thing to check just to make sure you've accounted for everything. We haven't missed counting anything. But organizing information this way helps us to better make sense of that information. Again, especially if we had a list where instead of 4s, 2s, and 3s, we had 400, 200 lists that would be much too long to just look through and process.